everybody, it's Kim with Lolly Doodle Studios. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Sorry, I guess we were running about 4 minutes late. That's better than I thought we would be. We are going to play with some watercolor today. And, Friday, get back to. I haven't been live in a while. To be honest with you, I haven't been painting. I haven't even been creating much lately. And, the best way to get back to it is just to do it. We can use that too. So I'm just going to activate the color that I already have here. This pretty purple. Get a good bit of water in there, right? So when I would think of the color purple, I always think of like lavender or lilac bushes. Um, I know the lilacs here are all past their time. So let's do like maybe some simple lavender. So when I think of lavender, I like to start, let's go this way with it. I'm just going to go up here and I'm just going to tap my brush. And I'm just going to put some really simple, I hate to call them blob shapes, but that's basically what we're doing. I'm just going to imagine like a nice little line down. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight, but lavender usually. Hello, Renee. How are you? Thank you for joining us this morning for some Feel Good Friday. The goal is to get back to feeling good. I don't know if any of you, I'm sure I'm not the only one that's been having some issues feeling, just wanting to do the things that I've always done um, for whatever reason. So if you can see that, I am just adding good morning. I'm just adding some little stalks. And before that dries, let me see, before that dries, I'm going to tap into some of this lime green. Thank you. And I'm just going to pull that green through here to create like a stem. And it doesn't have to be perfect. There is never enough time in a day, is there? I said, I'm like, I can never find a perfect time to go live. I need to have some work done around the house. So, of course, I planned this morning, and the contractor called and said, "Oh, hey, I'll be at your house 10:30." And I thought, "Oh, great. I have to be live at 11." So I thought I was going to be really late, but thankfully I wasn't. So that's two there. Let's come over. Let's get a little bit, let's alternate. Let's use a little bit of a different purple. So I'm going to use this really light lavender. I'm just going to do a whole bunch of these. So let's put this one here. I'm going to just vary their heights. So as you can see, I'm just kind of tapping these little blob shapes, maybe like 2, 3 little lines, some of them tall, some of them not, and I can mix in some of this deeper purple, right? And this is just about having fun, not stressing. These are pretty simple flowers to make. You can see I'm just making lines. Then I am going to grab some of this green with a little bit of blue, and I'm going to just put my stems in there as well. Let's put some leaves on this one. I want some of that blue. I love to mix blues with my greens for leaves. That one's pretty wet. Just put some there. I just want it soft. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now we're going to go back over here. Let's put some lavender over here as well. Thank you, Kathy. Let's see. We're just going to put some lavender. And then I do think we're going to think we should put some little yellow flowers in here too. Or should we leave it? Should we leave it lavender-ish today? I don't know, I'm kind of loving that purple. So I'm going to pull my stem down and I can put a little leaf there. That push using this small brush. This is, let's see, a size 2 round by Princeton. It is the Heritage line of brushes, which are nice. I'm actually gonna tap a little bit of blue in here as well, where it's still wet. Let's pop some blue, and that'll just give it some dimension. Hey, Melanie. Oh my gosh, you are watching from the parking lot, girl. Well, I'm glad that you came and joined me. I'm so happy to see you guys. Yes, lavenderish. So we'll leave it lavenderish and we'll do yellow. Maybe we'll do yellow another day. What I am hoping to do, guys, because I think I need to do this for my own sake, my own self, is to hop on here live between here, YouTube, wherever, to me, and start doing this. I really would like to do it on the daily and just create with you guys, because even if it's just 10 minutes a day of create time, right? I know I need it. I need it. So I did like 4 here. Let's do 1, 2. Let's put 1 kind of here in the back. And this one's a bit more blue. That's got too much water. So I'm going to pull some of that off with my brush. So remember, if we want to pull, I'm coming out of the, sorry. I'm going to pull some of that blue off with my brush like a mop, because that was just too much. Pull it down a bit. Yes, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be for hours at a time, but I think my new practice, guys, is I'm not much of a journaler as far as with words, but I need to become one, because I do believe in the benefits of that. So I was thinking, as making it part of my practice to journal, that maybe I can make it part of my practice to hop on here and we could do like a card a day like this. It doesn't have to be these big grand, pieces of art, but maybe just some play. Anyway, that's my thought. That is something that I would like to do. You guys can let me know if you'd be interested in joining me. I'm sure that there will be days that I can't, being a mom, work, doctor's appointments, and the like. On a positive note right now, it's very quiet in here. My 2 little puppies are being very good, taking a nap. They're waiting for mom to finish so that they can keep me going, I suppose. This first one over here, Kathy, you like that plan? Good. So grab yourself some paper, grab your paints, and we'll have to maybe we'll post some prompts. Here's a thought. We could post some prompts for the week or even the month of quotes that we could do like certain days, and do some prompts or just like a word, and then we could all get together here and just kind of create our art together. Set ourselves right. Okay. So, I mean, not perfect, very purplish. I like it. Let's see. Let's get it to dry. Thank you, Alexis. Actually, what I'm going to do, let me grab a bigger brush really quickly. I'm going to grab this bigger brush. I don't want to touch my purple flowers because they are really pretty wet, but I want to just wet this background a little bit. And I'm going to use some of this blue-green color I had mixed. I'm going to pick some of that up and just start putting it on the page. Let's put some background. If it does touch the purple, it's fine. I just don't want to make this great big mess of spreading color everywhere. I want it to be light, kind of like the sky. Just kind of dropping that color in. I'm not worried about going right up to each flower, but I'm just kind of adding that hint of bluish sky behind them. It's like a bluish green, right? There. And then we can let that. Kathy said, hello, Alexis. Hi, Kathy. Hold your ears for 1 second, ladies. I'm not plugged in. Let me plug in my dryer. Got a new dryer. How's everybody doing? I do have some fun stuff in the works, which I was hoping to have ready to go now, but they say you're never behind, you're always right where you're supposed to be. So I'm just reminding myself of that. Let's get the sky dry. Ladies, if you just hop on, maybe if you don't mind, give this video a little sprinkle out into the metaverse. Okay, we're pretty dry now. I think that we're good there. And I think, she says, hold on, let me grab my ink pen. You can use that one. It's a nice fat one. Or I can do mine. We're going to switch between the Micron and maybe the brush pen, I think. So, what did we decide on a quote, Kathy? Should we do the quote? Let's see, where is it? Love is everything. We also have another quote, a little bit longer. Believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable. We can save that one for another day. Why don't we do love is everything, since we took a little bit of time doing our flowers. So let's see. I'm not worried about perfection, guys. These are just my goal with this is to come up with just a bunch of pretty cards with motivation, with feel good sayings, put them around my house. When I'm having a moment, you can just grab your cards and shuffle through them, see something pretty, and hopefully something that is inspirational as well. So I'm going to use I'll use my Tombow. We're going for it now. And we're just going to let her. I'm not getting a very good angle to see what I'm doing here. Let's see. That should be better. Right? And remember, I'm the left-handed brush letterer. If you're right-handed, you can still learn from me. Love. Oh, guys, you're cutting my grass, so now the dogs are going to bark. Please bear with me. It's one of those Fridays. I almost wonder sometimes if this is the devil trying to hold me back or the Lord telling me to give it up, right? Because this is how my life goes anymore. Love. This is everything. Let's see. I'm going to do... Maybe I didn't think this placement through exactly how I wanted it, but then again, it's okay. So I'm going to do this. Let's see. We can squeeze in an is. Let's do it this way. This will get better every week, right, guys? Yeah, that's what I'm going to tell myself. Is. I'm going to tell myself that until I believe it. I keep telling myself God didn't give us this talent if he didn't want us to use it, right? So it can't be God trying to hold me back. Girls. What, honey? Thanks, Kathy. We're just going to roll with it. Love is... All right, and then we're going to do some print for everything. We're going to mix it up a bit. We're going to mix it up just a little bit. What do you guys got planned for the weekend? Anyone have anything fun? Kind of like when this stuff happens, like where the wording isn't quite exactly perfect, because then, you know, you guys get to see that just because I have been lettering for so long, it doesn't mean everything works perfectly. But I think it would be good if we do the pool time. That sounds like an amazing plan. I'm really hoping that I can get a pool in here for next summer. I was kind of hoping for this summer, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. But next summer. Hey, Cindy. How are you, sweetheart? We are just kind of squeezing in some lettering time here. I did not plan out my spacing perfectly, but we are rolling with it. This is a Feel Good Friday. We're going to make it a Feel Good Friday. Love is everything here. Let's see. And maybe I can finish it off. If the dogs would stop barking, would be lovely, but it's all right. I'm going to choose to say I'm very thankful. My weed whacker's not working. My neighbor decided to come over and weed whack for me. The dogs aren't happy about it, but I am thrilled and very grateful. That's part of my journaling, right? Every day is to try to come up with at least 5 things that I'm grateful for. You guys do that. Tell me in the comments whether you're watching with me now or if you come back and watch during the replay. Do you guys journal? Cindy said hello, Lex. Hey, Cindy. She's kind of diamond dotting herself over there while we are having a feel good Friday morning here. So I'm just doing some dots and lines, and as we go along, I think we'll get more creative. But I think let's strive to do this. Maybe not on weekends, but you never know. Let's strive to do this almost every day. Nope, you spelled it perfectly. You spelled it perfect, Cindy. Alexis, aka Lolly. She's my Lolly. I'm gonna come up with some prompts, and I think we'll do it week by week, and then I'm sure there will be weeks or days that I'm not able. But I'm gonna shoot for I'm thinking now between 10:30 and 11, maybe Monday through Friday, and we'll just say like a half an hour, 15 minutes to a half an hour daily, and we'll come on and we'll do like a little card a day or something. You guys let me know what you think about that. I want to know if you guys journal or if doing little cards like this with some feel-good phrases on them would be helpful for you as well. I know we're going to get back to doing Watercolor Wednesdays. They are going to be probably just new releases on YouTube, and I, of course, will share everything over here to the book. Let's see. Is there anything else you think we could do to this to jazz it up a bit? That's my thought, guys, and you just need to let me know what you think. I'm going to use some of these Sparkle Pop pens. You guys ever use these Sparkle Pop pens? And maybe, it's not very thick, but we can add some. I don't know if you can see that. It just adds like a little pop. We'll just do a line. A little line to accent that. Because I need to get myself out of a slump and remotivated. I've gotten myself to the point where I feel sick to my stomach when I sit down here to create. And I know that that's just fear, right? We all have fear of certain things. And if somebody's going to tell you they don't have fear, then I'm just going to tell you that they're not being truthful with themselves, right? Because we're all afraid of something. We're all afraid of something, little things, big things, and just vulnerability here. This first 7 months of 24 has not been extremely kind, but I refuse to let fear hold me down anymore. So I'm going to come on here. I'm going to strive for every morning, guys. We're going to do this every morning. We're not going to worry about creating great masterpieces. We're just going to immerse ourselves in the craft because that's where the healing is. And I need it, and I know a lot of you out there also need it. So let's work this out. I want to hear your thoughts, times, days. We could do some days. We could do some evenings. Let me know. And I hope you like this. If you missed the flowers, go back and look. They're extremely easy to do. We just did some lilacs. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for joining me. Let's go into this weekend feeling good. It's a Feel Good Friday. Bye, guys.